What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel. Now, before we get into today's video, guys, we are 14 subs away from 200. We are drawing closer and closer and closer to the goal of 200 subs. I know we can do it, guys. 200 subs before the summer comes to a close. And as I have said in previous videos, if this channel does get to 200 subs, I am going to open up this Korean Strike of Neos booster box in its entirety on the channel, on the hopes to potentially pull this guy, Elemental Hero Air Neos, the so-called forbidden Yu-Gi-Oh card. Is it really forbidden? I'll let you guys be the judge of that. Now, if this channel gets to 500 subs, I'm going to open up this Korean LOB booster box in its entirety on the channel that I got from my partners over at Collector Store. So be sure to check them out. Link and address will be in the description below. By checking them out, not only does it support them, it also supports the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. On the hopes, on the hopes of potentially pull a Blue Eyes White Dragon, a Dark Magician, a Red Eyes Black Dragon, Pot of Green, a piece of Exodia. The possibilities are out there, guys. However, if this channel gets to 1,000 subs, I'm going to open up this first edition Toon Chaos box in its entirety on the channel that I also got from my partners at Collector Store, on the hopes of potentially pull my second ever Collector's Rare. Because my first Collector's Rare came out of my Genesis Impact box opening, which I pulled this. A Collector's Rare B Cup from the Underworld. I know the camera might not do it justice, but there we go. Do it like that. It is stunning. So if you guys want to see those boxes get opened, maybe you guys want more episodes of WWE's Biggest Issue, maybe you guys want more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue, deck profiles, card discussions, WWE topic videos, or maybe, just maybe, you guys want some premium live event predictions and results. Well, if you guys want all that and more, my channel is the place to be. So if you guys have not done so already, be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, follow me on all of my social media. My ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And I want you guys to post in the comments below, answering the question of the day, which is this. And this question has nothing to do with this video. This is a random question that I've been wanting to ask. What top 10 videos do you guys want to see me do? Post in the comments below if you guys have any suggestions on any top 10s at all, whether it's WWE related, whether it's Yu-Gi-Oh related. Let me know down in the comments, because I'm actually thinking about doing a top 10 video every so often, because you guys know I usually do top 10 videos for WWE and for Yu-Gi-Oh, like right around the end of the year, sort of. So again, if you have any top 10 topics you guys want me to do, drop them in the comments below, and I will definitely take a look at them. So with that being said, guys, today's video we have 5 more new cards that I will be talking about that I will be talking about in today's video that will have been released in the upcoming core set Age of Overlord. Now, this set already has gone absolutely nuts. Yesterday we talked about the brand new Snake Eye archetype, and today we've got 5 random cards, 5 brand new random cards. One of them includes a brand new Gaia card, a new Nemorelia card, I believe. I don't even know, and just crazy new cards. These cards, will they help change the meta? I doubt it. They could be gimmicky cards for all we know. But let's get straight into it. Kicking these off is the brand new Gaia. Support card, and the name of the card, if it will go down, is known as Gaia Prominence, the Seraphic Knight. Or actually, I believe it's, I believe that's the OCG name. The TCG name, I believe, is going to be Gaia Prominence, the Kindling Seraph. Which is a, get this guys, get this, an 11-star Fire Pyro Fusion with 3,500 attack, 3,100 defense, and it requires Gaia Blaze, the Force of Blazing Sun, and a face-up monster you control. So this can actually, so this would definitely be a good super poly target, especially if you were running, especially if your opponent was running Gaia Prominent, was running Gaia Blaze. This could be a really good like super poly target. Hang on, guys. Sorry, guys, I slept on my neck roll last night. Anyway, both of its effects are once per turn. The first effect reads, when your opponent activates a monster effect in the hand or graveyard. As a quick effect, you can discard one monster, negate the activation, and destroy that monster. So this is essentially Solemn Judgment, but for monsters. That's all it is. That's actually pretty good. Shoutouts to Brisk for the pink lemonade. Not sponsored. Just really love pink lemonade, but still, Brisk. If you guys watching, maybe. Who knows? But anyway, this effect, it's essentially Solemn Judgment, but for monsters. That's actually pretty fucking good. The second effect, though, is just as. When this attacking card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can target one fire monster in your grave and special summon it. Solemn Judgment, Monster Reborn. Do I even need to say anything else? Except the fact that this is, again, a super poly target, which is absolutely insane. Not much else to say about that. Next up, we have Nemorelia, I believe is the TCG name. Repeat. I believe is the name. It's a continuous trap, and the effect is a once per turn, which reads: if you control another Nemorelia card, you can banish up to 3 cards from your extra deck face down, except Dreaming Nemorelia, to activate the appropriate effect. 1. Add 1 Nemorelia card from your graveyard to your hand. 2. Any damage you take this turn is halved. 3. Send a level 10 beast you control to the grave, and if you do, negate the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls until the end of the turn. So again, all 3 of these effects are insane. Monster Reincarnation, battle damage is cut in half. So it's essentially a shrink, and it's a Dark Ruler no more. Think about that, guys. Think about that. Again, Monster Reincarnation, Shrink, Dark Ruler no more. 3 very powerful spells of the past and present rolled into 1 card. There's just no way that a card like that could ever not be good. There's no way. And I know that some people might think, it's just a gimmicky card because it has those effects. Yeah, it could be a gimmicky effect, but they're still pretty good. Although, to be fair, I've never worked with the archetype before. Don't think I will, because again, to your guys' point, yeah, the archetype might be a bit gimmicky, but it could be fun. It could be fun to play, you know. But speaking of fun decks to play, we have more Phantom Beast support in the form of Baphomet the Phantom Beast Dark Ruler, which is a 6-star Wind Fiend fusion with 2400 attack, 600 defense, and requires 2 monsters with different types, which could be Beast, Fiend, and Illusion. So you can go Beast and Fiend, Beast and Illusion, or Fiend and Illusion. The possibility, or you can, I mean, the possibilities are out there, guys. They are out there. The second and third effects are once per turn. The first effect reads, this card's name becomes Chimera the Flying Mythical Beast while on the field or in the grave, but is still treated as a Phantom Beast card. Okay, I mean, again, to be fair, Chimera the Flying Mythical Beast becoming a meta deck in 2023, that's actually kind of funny. That actually is pretty funny. Is it possible to make the deck like top tier meta? Like, I wouldn't say tier 0, more like a tier 2 deck. Absolutely, hands down. It is 100%. It is 100% possible to make the deck, to make the deck, competitive, but only time will tell. Anyway, the second effect reads, if this card is fusion summoned, you can send 1 Beast, Fiend, or Illusion monster from your deck to your graveyard. The third effect reads, during your opponent's turn, as a quick effect, you can banish this card from your grave, then target one of your banished Beast, Fiend, or Illusion monsters except this card, special summon it. So this is essentially Foolish Burial slash DDR. So this is a really good way to help go into Chimera the Flying Mythical Beast on its own, and then just combo off from there, and your end board could be this plus the other Chimera. I think the level 10 Chimera fusion. I believe I remember talking about it before. What was it? Alpha Duelist from what? Duelist Nexus? I think it was. And what else? This card, that card, plus what? Axis Code Talker, Overlord Savage Dragon, and what? Maybe Appaloosa. That right there. If you could make your board look like that, I mean you got the makings of a pretty powerful board right there, easily. So it's pretty possible, but we don't. But again, we don't know if we don't really know if we're gonna get any more support for the Phantom Beasts. But speaking of more support, we have a card that I personally believe should have been released in the Animation Chronicles set, but for some reason Konami thought it was a good idea to put it in this set. Age of Overlord. It is known as Fire Recovery. This was used by Axel Brody in the GX anime. I think it was in his battle with Jaden as the Supreme King, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna have to watch that. Watch GX again one of these days. But it has 2 separate effects. The first effect reads target 1 fire monster in your grave, send 1 card from your hand to the grave, and special summon the selected monster. I mean, there's not much else to say about that. It's essentially Monster Reborn, but it also has another effect that reads, you can banish this card from your grave, target 3 of your fire monsters that are banished or in your grave, shuffle them into the deck, and then draw 1 card. So this is probably one of the best, fire support cards we have had in quite some time. Not only is this a Monster Reborn, but it's also a mini Pot of Avarice, which that right there is just nuts on its own. There's really no other way to describe how crazy that card is. Funny thing though, it said fire. It didn't say anything about pyros or anything like that. This card could this card work with Volcanics, it can also work with Battlet Boxer, which we got new support for, which I have a deck profile coming up this week. I might do it this weekend. So get ready for that one. But Salad is definitely another one that can go. What else? I think those are like the only three. I could be wrong. But I think no, Rescue Ace. I think Rescue Ace? Let me take a look. Let me take a look really quickly. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. I need to take a look and see. I think Rescue Ace is fire? If I remember correctly? Yeah, I think so. Give me 1 second. I need to go on Nexus. Give me 1 second, you guys. Okay. Logged in. Okay, so I'm officially logged into Nexus. We'll go deck. We'll pick this deck. Yep, I thought so. Okay, so okay, I was right. So Volcanics, Battle Boxer, Salad, Rescue Ace are the top 4 decks that can run Fire Recovery. That is how crazy this card is. There's literally no telling how good this card truly is until it gets played. But I am gonna be testing this card out in Battle Boxer because I truly believe that this card can work with Battle Boxer. But excuse me. But speaking of fires, we have one more card to talk about in today's video, and it's known as Infernal Flame Banshee. Now obviously the Infernal Flame archetype, like mini archetype, didn't really get a lot of support. Fire Canes, oh my god. Guys, I almost forgot. Fire Canes can also run fire recovery. And there was one, oh my god, there was one other one. I cannot think of it. Fire Canes. Fire Fists. The 5 decks. Volcanic, Battle Boxer, Rescue Ace, Salad, Fire Canes, 6. Not 5, 6. I'm blanking right now. Fire Fists. Those are like the top decks that can run fire recovery. So think about that, guys. So for all of you fire attributed players out there, think about that. Think about it, you guys. But we have Infernal Flame Banshee is the last card to talk about in today's video. It's a rank 4 Fire Pyro Xyz with 1700 attack, 600 defense, and of course 2 level 4 monsters, so pretty generic, but you're mostly going to be running this in a Pyro based deck. Both of its effects are once per turn. The first effect reads, you can detach 1 material from this card, take 1 Pyro monster from your deck and either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. So it can either be a Stratos or a Foolish Burial, where you can either, again, as the card's effects suggests, you can either add the card to your hand or send it to your graveyard. You're most likely going to end up sending it to your graveyard, especially if it's like a volcanic Scattershot, because Scattershot prefers to be in the graveyard rather than in the hand, because if it's in the hand, it ends up being a brick. So again, a deck like Volcanic could definitely benefit from this card. The second effect reads, if this card becomes banished and you control a Pyro monster, you can special summon this card, and if you do, it gains 100 attack for each of your monsters currently banished until the end of the turn. So this is actually really good because depending on how many monsters are banished, this card's attack could go up to 3k, 4k. It all depends on how many monsters are in your banished pile, which is actually pretty fucking nutty. So all in all, guys, my thoughts on these new cards. absolutely insane. I think Fire Recovery might be the most like meta relevant out of all 5 because of the fact that again, decks like Volcanic, decks like Bandit Boxer, decks like Fire Kings, Fire Fists, Rescue Ace, you know, all these different fire decks can benefit from this card. But guys, that is going to do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more card discussions in the future, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and follow me on all of my social media. My ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.